All right, the first cool feature we have is copy and pasting between projects. So just select an element or group of elements, right click, copy, or use your shortcuts. Let's go and paste it into this container I prepared, paste inside, and there you go. You can imagine the possibilities. You can even have a project with just resources that you keep reusing and copying and pasting them into new projects. Another thing we have are sliders, but let's just create a section really quickly and a container. And now if we scroll down to utilities here, right by our lemon squeezy integration, we have the slider element with 1, 2, 3 slides by default. And in the settings, you have all these slider options. Go ahead and watch the slider video to learn more about that. Now we can also go ahead and add new slides with this plus button, and we can actually add different elements to a slide. It's not only the images that you see here, you can actually get rid of these images and add other elements. Now I can also get rid of these slides by just deleting them, leaving one, and if I want I can go into settings over here and then connect that one slide to a collection. Let's go with this block collection, and then if I click the image inside the slide and go to data binding key image, then I will see the images from that collection, and I can change the slides over here. And like I said, there are a lot of other things you can do. We also have a new pre-built layout. Let's go and get rid of these slides for now and hit the plus button. If we go to layouts, we have now new testimonial slide, a new testimonial slider. There you go. You can play around with this and with the settings really quickly in your project. All right, let's get rid of this one now, and let's look at the other things we have here. With the blog, let's go ahead and click with these articles that are connected to this element here. In the settings, it's connected to the blog posts. We have pagination turned on, so we have previous and next. Of course, you can style these to your liking, but now we also have load more. So if we go to the preview here, let's first save this, preview. If we scroll down, instead of those two buttons, we have load more, and pretty self-explanatory, it loads more articles. Now let's exit this preview over here, and in the settings of this element that is connected to the collection, like I said, it is also connected to this filter. And before we could only filter like with one input field, we can only filter by like the title of the article or the content itself. Now we can use this or plus button, and we can filter in one input field by the name, the content, and other things just connected to the same field, and you are ready to go, which is pretty cool, and I think it's a really good upgrade. Now, other things that we have here is we have this div that these cards are in. Here it is. And it's only going to show when we actually have items that are connected to this search we are doing at this specific moment. And I'll show you this in a moment, but let's see. Here is conditional visibility. So these cards are only going to show when they have an item here. If there are no items in this div is going to disappear. It's going to be hidden. And we also have this message over here, empty state. We can't see it because we have this conditional visibility turned on. Show when card has no items. When these cards in this collection has no items. So let's go ahead and delete this. So we see that message. Here it is. Sorry, we couldn't find any blog posts. Try adjusting the search. Now let's add the condition again. Pick fields. It's going to be from the cards. So if this card has no items, this is when this message is going to show. But it has items at this moment, so it's not going to show. So once I click add, it's going to get deleted. And if I go to the preview, let's go ahead and save again. Preview. You can see that no message, but then let's just type in a random name. Let's go with John. And if I hit the search button here, I'm going to see the div has disappeared and this message has been shown. Now, if we search for nothing, there we go. The articles are here and the message is gone. I mean, we searched through all the categories and we're not looking for a specific thing. That's why we have all the items shown here. All right, exit preview. And the last thing we have is we can style radio buttons. So let's unhide this little section here. And now if we hit the little radio button here or a checkbox, we can go ahead and play around with the border color. We can change it. You're not going to be able to see this on the video, to a red. Okay, now let's update the layer style. So we have red, that's the border. And we can also change the background color. So let's actually go with a grayish color. It's not going to look too good, but you're going to at least see it in the video. And let's also change the typography. And what this does is it changes the color of the select box. So let me go with green, so it's also visible. And now let's update. So all are going to turn gray. There we go. And let's go to preview, so you can see what happens with that typography. And if I click, you see it turns to green. And that's it for the last month. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.